Hi, it's Jen from Not So Mystical Tarot. This is going to be your reading for Sun, Moon, or Rising sign of Virgo for June 2019. Love, relationships, and romance. So what do we have going on for our Virgos? Love, relationship, romance, June 2019. This is going to be our single Virgos. We'll do single first, then we do partner, then we do self. So we've got Ace of Swords. You've been doing some thinking. Serious thinking. Like, this seems very serious to me. I almost feel like you've been doing some very serious, like, self-analysis. Like, what do you really want kind of analysis. Like, deep, this is like deep thought to me. Like, you've been doing some serious, yeah, wow, okay. This Nine of Swords is just coming up and coming up. This is like I feel like you have put yourself through it, or you've allowed someone to put you through this kind of anguish where you like can't sleep, you know, you're a wreck, whatever. Either you have put yourself through this because of a relationship, or you've allowed someone to put you through that kind of anguish. And, you know, you're asking yourself now that you're single, like, why in the world did I do that? What on earth was I thinking? Like, why would I bother? Why would I put myself through that? And what do I want? There's a lot of that going around this month. A lot of what do I want is going around this month. Yeah, Eight of Swords. This was happening right in front of you, and you knew it. Like, it's like you knew it was happening, but you're like, you couldn't see your way out of it. Like, it was. I feel like this was some kind of a cycle that you were involved in. This like cycle of guilt and pain and hurt and sadness and anguish. Like, this is like I'm like, this is anguish. Like, you were in this cycle of anguish. And the thing is, now I see like this laurel wreath up here, and it isn't really a wreath, but you know what I mean? It's like the symbol of like victory, and you get the crown. Like, I feel like you have like mind over mattered this. Like, you're like, okay, I'm done with all of this. I saw this, like, you flicked off the blindfold. You're like, yeah, I get it. I ignored this for a long time. This was right in front of me, and I wasn't taking the time to see it. But now I'm going to take the time to see. I'm going to take the time to see what's right in front of me. And let's get some more info on this nine. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. This went on forever. This was an ongoing thing. This could be like a constant X thing, like where you get together and break up and get together and break up and get together and break. Like, it just took a long time for you to let it die. Really, like a long time to let it die. Let it die. And this is, you know, you are the Pentacles, Virgo, so this is no big surprise here. You know, you really wanted to make sure it's dead. Like, you poked it 1,000 times, and it's dead. Let it die. Whatever this is, do not go back to this. You have this opportunity here for this brand new start. You have an opportunity here to begin again in a way that you want, where you define every single one of the rules. Like I said, you've poked this 1,000 times. It's dead. Let it die. It is time for something new for you, Virgo. It's time for something new. I don't know if you want to get involved with anybody just yet. I don't know if you feel like you're really ready to do that. I don't know. I feel like you're in the thinking stage right now. So you may meet someone that you can spend some time with, but I don't see you committing to them in June. I don't see you making any kind of serious commitment, because you're really going to think this through before you get involved again. Really going to think it through. All right, we're going to move on to our married, partnered Virgos. Knight of Swords. The Knights are bringers. They bring energy. So this is a lot of mental agility and acuity. You could be really taking some time to examine, what do I want out of this relationship? I mean, you know, especially when you've been with someone a long time, you're thinking, okay, well, we've done all of this for this long. Now, what do I want next? Ten of Pentacles, though. Well, what you want is this. So, Virgo, that's the thing. You get what you want. And to me, this says that you have the mental energy now to address something different. Like, I feel like you want something different, like you don't want a different person, but you want to make the relationship even better. And that's such a Virgo thing too. Like, that's such a Virgo thing, because if something is good, you can make it better because you're the Virgo. That's what you do. I'm married to a Virgo. I can say all this stuff, okay? But I feel like you're like, okay, I'm going to analyze this. I'm going to think about it, and I'm going to see how we can make it even better than it is right now. Like, it's good, but let's make it better. What can we do to make it better? What do we want? Let's figure that out. Like, I feel like you're really thinking about the goodness of the other person and like how you can, I really think you're thinking about like how you can make the other person really, really super happy. I mean, you're the Pentacles, so, you know, you're like, how can I give them this fulfillment and this how can I give this to them? How can I do that? Like, I think that that is a beautiful, beautiful thing, Virgo. You guys are awesome. Like I said, I'm married to a Virgo, so I can say that. You guys are awesome. And you've got this Three of Pentacles here, which of course you do because you're the Virgos. You're going to plan it out. Your mental game is like, me, like it's singing along. But of course, you have a blueprint and a plan and a way that you want to do it, and you have it all laid out, and you know exactly how it's going to go, and you're going to make everything perfect because that's what you do. I'm just saying, ease up a little bit, okay? This may be a little intense for whoever you're married to. An Aquarius. I'm an Aquarius married to a Virgo, so okay. This may be a little intense. Your plan. You know what? I think your partner may really appreciate this so much, and they see so much good in you because Virgos just have so much good in them, and they see so much good in you, and they can appreciate your plan. You just don't like duct tape them to the plan, okay? Just the plan may have to have some little changes. I know that's making you hyperventilate, but just know they appreciate your plan. I totally feel that they appreciate the planning, the work, the effort that you put in. It does not go unnoticed. It does not go unnoticed. Let's get one more card. Just give us a little information on this. Like, you're like, oh, okay, we got it good. Well, I'm going to make it awesome. And you know what? If you're married to a Virgo and you're cross-watching, or you're partnered up with a Virgo and you're cross-watching, give the Virgo a break, okay? Because all they want is for you to be happy. That's all the Virgo wants, is to make their partner like super freaking happy. So if you are married to a Virgo or partnered with a Virgo and you're watching this, you be nice. You follow their plan, even if you're like, wow, that's really stressful. Go along with their plan because all they want is for you to be happy. And look at this Nine of Pentacles. It's like, yeah, see, I told you. I want to take us from the Three of Pentacles all the way to the Nine. It's going to be super awesome and you're going to feel great. So this, I don't know why I got off on this whole cross-watcher thing, but it happens a lot of times. People watch because they want to know, what was my partner thinking? Well, this is what they're thinking if you're cross-watching. And if you are the Virgo, I just say, you're awesome. Thank you guys so much, you Virgos, for always... You guys always want to make things better than they are. Like, nothing is ever like, yeah, it's okay, we'll just stick with this. You're always like, this is good, but I can make it better. And you know what? You don't get that too often. You don't get it too often. So that's awesome. All right, self-care, self-love for our Virgos in June 2019. What is the focus? King of Swords. Yeah, you just keep doing that work. And oh, Virgo, the King of Swords is a little bit harsh, a little bit judgy. Virgo can be a little judgy sometimes, but the thing is, you know, I feel like you only judge yourself. Like, you're really judgy with yourself. So this is what I'm saying is, like, I think you're really trying to be perfect. And when it comes to self-love, you got to dial it back a little bit. This King of Swords is pretty serious. I mean, he's real serious. Yeah. And you're not really seeing it. Like, you get the Two of Swords, which is like, you know, I'm not going to make a decision on that. All I feel and hear with these two cards is, can you ease up a little bit? Ease up on yourself just a little bit, okay? That's what I'm feeling for this whole Virgo self-love thing, is you need to really ease up on yourselves. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, you guys are working so freaking hard. Like, you're working so hard, and you're such good stewards of everything people give you. Like, you know, somebody gives you their love, and you're a good steward of that, and you work so hard to make everything perfect all the time. And I just want to say, give yourself a break this month, please. And look at what other card you got, was the Queen of Cups. Isn't she beautiful? I love this Queen of Cups, okay? Virgo, everyone, single, partnered, married, you know, with many pets, whatever. Take the time here to remember to love yourself just a little bit this month. This is really harsh, okay? And you guys just want to be so successful. You are so driven. Even in love, you're like, I'm going to make this a good relationship. It's going to be perfect. I'm going to make it awesome. You also have to take some time and give to yourself just a little bit. I get that you got to have all your ducks in a row, and you're very like black and white when it comes to certain things. But you know what? At this point, I want you to find something that you can do for yourself that really fulfills you, whether it's reading a book, you know, going outside at your lunch hour and sitting under a tree, getting some sun, whatever it is that you need to do to fulfill yourself a little bit. I'm really asking you to just, like I said, this just says to me, back it up a touch. You are very hard on yourself. So hard on yourself. Your expectations are off the chart for what you expect out of you. And it's really time to just, and I'm not saying lower your expectations and like, you know, be a loser. Like, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying like, dial it back a touch, okay? Dial it back a touch. Find a way to like create a little bit of ease in your life. You deserve that, Virgo. All right. I will let you all go. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your likes, comments, shares, subscribes, because it does help me know what content you really enjoy. So I can provide that for you. All right. I will talk to you soon.